As you might be aware, Ethan Klien just got banned, and I want to talk about why from an H3 fan perspective, and a little bit on why I recently slowed down on watching H3. If you aren't aware, Ethan got banned for making a Jewish joke, which then the people on the far right took this. Ben Shapiro made a thing about it, and our good old buddy over here on the quartering made a video about this as well. So the right just kind of ate this right up. Now, because of the joke he made and how YouTube has been banning a lot of people, YouTube will not hesitate to ban someone for this real quickly. But also, the other side of this is that a lot of the fans can take this both ways. People that are Jewish will say it's insensitive and they will not be down with the joke, but there's people that are Jewish that are still down with the joke. But the underlying thing here that I want to talk about is the fact that this joke is something that Ethan has continually done over and over. Not this exact joke, but Ethan will make different comments that get him banned over and over that are insensitive to a lot of people on the internet. Ethan keeps failing to understand how his jokes can continue to affect different large groups of people. And once one group opens up this joke or opens up the thing that he says, it just spreads out from there. And time after time, we keep seeing Ethan getting banned. And it keeps leading me to the question is, do you think that H3 will get banned forever at one point if Ethan doesn't stop? Now, as someone who's watched H3, I bought a membership to the H3 podcast for a month because I just wanted to try it out. And I was seeing a lot more and more comments, especially from the members. And throughout watching like any episode, there were things that Ethan would say, and his fans in the chat would repeatedly be like, Ethan, stop. Ethan, no, don't say it. Because he sits there and then he goes, do I say it? And then Dan and other people on H3 have to tell him to stop. And when I first started watching H3, that was a large claim that I made. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this guy because he seems like he's making insensitive jokes and then not caring about it, even though I tend to not be affected by some of the stuff that he says, but it doesn't mean that that's okay. Ethan needs to calm down on the jokes that he's making like this. And one of the main problems here is that Ethan always takes this to Twitter after the fact, and then you'll have a whole thread of him talking about why he shouldn't have been banned or why that should have been acceptable. And then he follows it up with a tweet of being like, oh, I'm sorry. I realized this was insensitive. But my point here is when you do that so many times, it starts to feel sort of careless at a certain point. Now, is that to say that Ethan is totally careless? No. I think deep down he's a good person that means well. But I think it's just how he kind of controls himself on stream. But it sucks because I do enjoy the stuff that he talks about, but I think he can get kind of a little bit hard on these things and tend to offend a large group of people. I don't like seeing people getting offended on the internet. So that is kind of my take. I think Ethan needs to kind of bring it back a little bit and kind of be more conscientious of like his large following and the kind of things that he says and how they can affect a larger group of people. So yeah, that's about all I got on this. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.